Hello Ratbags, this is Jay Plays Games back with another Fortnite Battle Royale update video. Today we're taking actually a look at the dev update, what they're going to be doing with their plans for the game. They do this every few weeks, they do a tiny little 2-minute video just encompassing all the changes they've made and anything else they may be doing in the future. And the latest update has actually hit. It's a hot fix, so there shouldn't be too much of an actual update. You won't actually have to stop playing a game. Supposedly it's just going to come through the client side, so they're adding the SMGs, the silenced ones, the brand new gun. It's going to be on its own alongside the normal SMG and the tactical SMG. It will find it in different rarities in different drops. So I'm going to play you the rest of the little update video that they've done, and then we're going to talk about some other buffs and changes from the actual and preliminary patch notes. The full patch notes will be around tomorrow, but the hotfix ones I can show you them right now afterwards.
What's new?
Since our last update, we've introduced the bush consumable. Been really exciting to see all of the stealth tactics that folks have been using. Its initial drop rate was a little bit too high, so we've reduced that. We heard your feedback, and we wanted to make sure that it fit the legendary rarity. In addition, we also dropped the launch pad and glider. That's been really neat to see all of the cool strategies that people have been using, both for long distance traversal and just dropping into people's bases. It's really exciting to see all that. We also wanted to address some of the more creative things we've seen recently, such as rocket riding and grenade riding. This happened completely by accident. It's emergent gameplay that we're frankly fans of. We really like this sort of behavior, so we're going to try to support it as a proper feature of the game. Unless we find any, game-breaking issues, it's here to stay.
Can you please do something about team killing?
We recently began taking action against malicious team killers. It's definitely something that we dropped the ball on. We're working towards better methods at removing those players from your matches. If you're getting team killed, please make sure and report those players so that we can work on getting it right.
What's next?
Coming up next week, we are enabling the silenced SMG. This is a bit stealthier of a weapon that can be used to take out enemies. It's a little bit more quiet than some of the other weapons, so players might not know quite where you're shooting them from, and will definitely give you the element of surprise. We're also going to be making some balance changes, in particular improving the basic SMGs, increasing their damage, increasing their magazine size to make them a little bit more effective. We've heard your feedback on those, and we really want to make them more viable. Also, in the very near future, we will be standing up a public test server. This is kind of our test bed to experiment with some bigger changes to core gameplay. First up, we're going to be looking at weapon and combat feel, including accuracy. That's an area where we want to get a lot of feedback from folks, and we're going to take the time basically to make sure the changes are the best possible changes for the game. So more information will be coming in a blog post soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep those questions and feedback coming either in the comments down below or on our forums, and we'll see you next time.
Obviously, let's break that down a little bit more. So team killing is a big no-no, obviously, and they're going to be clamping down on it. And looks like they're going to have, very similar to PUBG, they're going to have test servers where they're really going to be testing out new features before they submit it. Obviously, that's going to be meaning that there won't be as many problems or issues. You've noticed the last few updates, there has been some problems. 2 weekends ago, no one could get onto the game for big massive periods of the game because of the update and because something broke. So I imagine that's down to feedback. They're going to start setting up these test servers, which will give you a chance to try something out. I don't know if it will actually go towards any of your scores or anything like that. In fact, them test servers will probably most likely only be on the PC. I can't imagine them being on Xbox or the PS4, but who knows, maybe they will. If they can do that, that'd be great news for PUBG, because then PUBG could have the same test servers when they go live on console too. And it's just a good way to test everything out and see what's going on. So big buffs to SMGs. SMGs are getting a buff. They're all getting extra damage taken to them. They're basically going to have the science one. It can be common, uncommon or rare, and you can just walk around really quietly. If you've got that in a bush, you might be able to beat an absolute silent assassin. They increased the damage and they've also increased the magazine size, so it's going to be 35 bullets per 25 now. Tactical damage has been increased as well, so that's going to be even stronger. It's going to be 16, 17 and 18 for all rarities, and they've adjusted the environmental damage that they do as well. So now if you're trying to take out someone's base, you should do a little bit more damage with your tactical guns. One quick note on the fix, they've delayed the rocket launch reload times by 10%, so it's going to take even longer to reload your rocket launcher from now on. One other thing they didn't really mention too much was assault rifle accuracy. They have increased that. ADS accuracy benefit increased by 33%, accuracy penalty per shot decreased by 20%, accuracy reset speed increased by 20%, recoil reduced by 30%. So get them shots absolutely on target the first time and you should see the rewards. You'll get a cleaner, quicker kill. If you're sort of spraying around wildly, it may take a little bit longer to get them actually down, but all assault rifles have had a buff, which is great things to see, because I have felt like they've just been a little bit underpowered lately. Although the increase of 33% and 20% and 30%, they're big numbers. It's not like they're adjusting it by 5%, 10%. They are huge swings, so it is a bit weird how they can't just seem to get the balance perfect or right. But there you go, that's what it is. I will briefly cover what the patch notes are for Save the World as well. They're basically just adding a lot more variety to it in the future. Lots of people ask the same sort of questions. They're going to make it more procedurally generated, so once you get to like level 60, more of the missions are procedurally generated. They're not going to be the same ones over and over again. But one of the biggest things they're going to be adding is mini bosses. There is in fact going to be little mini bosses that will, I guess, appear, or they may be a part of a level that you need to go and take on. So that'd be interesting to see how that works and how that's going on. They're also going to make it a lot easier to just upgrade everything and utilise. If you've ever looked at the menus, they are really complicated. A couple of times I've gone to do tutorials, and my gosh, trying to break it down into something quick and easy that you can understand, it can take time because their menus and the UI just isn't that great. So they've got plans to make it that you can manage all your loot in game. You don't have to go to the menu screen. You can see exactly what loot you pick up, how you can make it, how you can craft it, and they're making stuff that you can craft the higher options even better. You will be able to take your character in the future in December, and you will be able to level up that character all the way through to legendary. So if you do like a character, you don't have to just leave him as a rare or uncommon. You can level up that dude, that character, all the way up. So that's going to be implemented in December. There's lots of other little things they like doing and adjusting. I will go through it a bit nearer the time, but it's good to see that they are trying to make the scope of the free-to-play PvE experience, which is coming in 2018, much better. Currently you have to buy it, you have to pay for it, but in 2018 it is meant to be going free to play. And with holiday season coming up, expect there to be some special limited edition skins, particularly on the Battle Royale mode, but they are also going to be adding their own unique season rewards on the actual base game as well. So there's in fact going to be a shop, so it's going to be just like the Battle Royale where you can go in and buy stuff, but it's not with real currency. This shop is going to be similar to the Halloween event with the actual candy canes or the candy currency. It's going to be currency you earn in game, so that would be really nice to see. You know, it's not just a case of milking people for V-Bucks. You will be able to earn and buy new skins and buy new things from the shop with them types of currency in game. I hope that transfers to Battle Royale. As you know, right now, Battle Royale, you cannot earn V-Bucks in that base game. You have to earn it via the PvE method. There's no way to earn V-Bucks whatsoever in the actual Battle Royale mode. So you have to spend real money to get any skins. It's surprising I don't see that many people with skins. I've bought a couple, mainly because I've earned them through playing the PvE game. And if you've not seen that, go and check out my video. I've got a little tutorial guide how you can earn mega amounts of V-Bucks in just one day, maybe even a few hours, so that you can go and buy stuff in Battle Royale. You do need to own the base game at the moment, but it still gives you a quick breakdown exactly how to earn in V-Bucks. So there we go, another Fortnite Battle Royale update. As ever, whenever it's update day, whenever there's something new added to the game, I usually do a live stream. So I will be live streaming tonight. I'm going to be live at 7 PM. We're going to have an early one tonight, 7 PM UK time. Come and watch me check it out. We're going to see if we can get some kills with the SMG and see what's going down. I'm Jay Plays Games. For all the best information about Fortnite, go and check out some of my guides. I've been doing quite a few, slowly creeping around, and my live streams are getting really live. I think we totaled like like 1,400 views on a live stream on Saturday. That is amazing stuff, so thank you very much. If you've got any screenshots you want to show me of some amazing stuff you're doing, if you're rocket surfing, if you're grenade surfing, I've not seen that yet. Anyone can show me a video of grenade surfing, that'd be amazing. Go and join my Discord as well. All the links are in the video or about me section, and definitely come and check out all the other content we're doing. We're taking notice of people's KDs, we're seeing kind of plays that people are using, what people think are the best items, the guns. So go and check out our Fortnite, our Discord channel, and give us some extra information, give us some feedback, and take part in our little community. I am Jay Plays Games. I will see you back very soon.